Hi, my name's Austin. I'm an online health and fitness coach. I'm an online health and fitness coach for parents, if you can tell. Yeah, I do that stuff. I got muscles and shit. But I'm here to talk to you about, those are protein bars. I'm a little all over the place. It's been a minute since I've done one of these things, and I feel like maybe you should have taken me out to dinner first before I started giving you all this info. But yeah, so there's 3 ways that I'm gonna list right here on how protein intake and increasing it helps you with fat loss happening faster. And it doesn't matter who you are or what you are or what your goal is, unless, as long as it's fat loss related, this is gonna fucking help. This is gonna be the thing that really takes your progress up another level if you're not already accounting for these things. And I've already probably lost like 50% of the people that are watching this. But for those of you that have stuck around up until this point, you're going to get the goodies. So 3 ways that protein helps with speeding up fat loss is, number 1, it's super satiating. I dare your ass to try to go and eat a potato chip bag filled with ground beef. Probably not going to have a good time. Probably not going to be able to do it. Right? Unless you're like me and you can eat like a pound or a pound and a half in one sitting, and then you have meat sweats and it sucks. Probably not gonna happen, right? Why? Because you get full. It's hard to eat that much meat, right? Unless you're your mom or something. So anyways, that's 1, right? It fills you up. You feel full for longer. You can't eat as much. You're more likely to be in a calorie deficit. You're more likely to not eat a bunch of bullshit that is higher in calorie, that is going to, get you feeling snacky, going to get you into a routine of not doing what you should be doing, that kind of deal, right? So that's the first one. It makes you feel full, right? Number 2 is that protein has what's called the highest thermic effect of food. Thermic effect of food is literally just how much calories or energy your body needs to burn up to be able to even use and access nutrients, macronutrients, right? So protein, carbs, fat, they all have their own amount, percentage of each gram of protein that calorie wise that gets burnt up just by default by your body trying to use it. And so fat has 0 to 5% thermic effect of food. So 0 to 5% of all fat consumed gets burnt up, right? Doesn't even get considered, right? Carbs is anywhere from 5 to 15%. Not bad, right? Which is why typically if somebody's like, hey, should I do, lower carb or, higher fat and lower carb? Usually I'm like, well, let's go higher carb and lower fat because thermic effect of food, right? Just by default. And most people like carby foods more than fat foods in general. So, but the protein's 20 to 30%. It's literally out of all the protein calories that you have eaten in your entire fucking life, anywhere from 20 to 30% of those calories just got burnt up by default, right? So you can see how if you're eating something that makes you full for longer and something that makes you, less hungry, but also just by default burns more calories for you. You can see how this kind of starts to synergize and helps you lose more weight faster, right? Burn more fat faster. So that's awesome, right? We like the thermic effect of food. It's great. I can't remember the exact numbers, and I've done some podcast episodes on this, where I did some calculations and stuff, but it's it stacks up. Right? It stacks up. It's kind of like that, whole, we've all heard that, saying, it's oh, would you rather, what would you rather have, $1 million in 30 days or, a penny and then double it every day for the next 30 days kind of thing. And then by the end of it, you have way more money if you just double the penny kind of thing. It stacks, right? Not necessarily that tremendously, but it still does. And it can make a big difference in your progress and how you're feeling and everything. And so the last thing I'll say is, 3rd way is that protein helps you build and maintain and keep the muscle that you have and new muscle that you're building. When you're strength training, go to the gym, it helps with that. Your body literally can't make muscle out of fats or carbs. It can't. I wish it could. If it could, we'd all be fucking jacked and life would be beautiful. And I would probably never eat another piece of chicken in my entire life. Being honest. But that's not how it works, right? So you need protein to be able to build muscle and maintain muscle that you have. And so by doing that, right, and having more muscle and giving your body what it needs, not only are you going to be healthier and stronger and your body's going to recomp, better along the way, but you're also going to be burning more calories once again by default, because the more muscle you have, the more calories you just burn by default on a daily basis. Your basal metabolic rate is higher because it takes more energy to maintain muscle mass than it does to maintain fat mass, right? So all of these things together, it's like this beautiful fucking hurricane, tornado, tsunami of badassery that, you know, results in you losing more body fat, and better and faster results and feeling better. And, you know, by whatever aesthetic you want to follow, looking better, like, you know, just, it's great. So eat more fucking protein. If it's something that you, if you're not doing it yet, or you're struggling with it, like, and you haven't been making it a priority, do it, because it will make your weight loss journey abundantly easier, more enjoyable, healthier, stronger, all the above. Like, just go fucking do it. You will be glad that you did. So, and if you want any other advice that's not like super duper fucking short, like, you know, and is more longer themed like this and kind of chaotic and not overly edited, like some of my stuff is, like, just follow. I also have a podcast episode that I really love doing. I'm getting back into again. It's got like over 560 episodes, covering a variety of topics. And yeah, people seem to like it. So, it's called the Fit Parent Project. So go check it out. And this advice works for everybody, not just moms and dads, as far as the protein stuff goes and my podcast goes. So anyways, bye bitches.